Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Creamery, a Saturday morning gaming event, whatever. Saturday morning gaming. I found out last night that my friend is coming over to jam later this afternoon, and I was like, wait a minute. If she's coming over later to jam in the afternoon, I can do a morning stream. So I'm here with a morning stream. We're going to play some Mario 64 today, hang out, yap a little bit probably. Not really sure exactly where the morning will take me. Pop it open in a seltzer water. So yeah, we're gonna play some Mario 64 today. We'll jump right into that pretty quickly, and then yeah, we'll probably just play Mario 64. I'm not sure exactly what the forecast is for today's stream, but I was like, just because I have plans later in the day doesn't mean I can't stream earlier in the day. Before those plans, that's probably the best plan for me. If I want to have the energy for everything, usually that's kind of later in the day. Streams tend to be lower energy. If I'm already going to be jamming, figured I'll squeeze it a little Mario stream, especially because Mario is something where it's like, if I want to play Mario 64, I'm probably going to stream it. So I think the plan for today is going to be getting in, since it's 9 in the morning, it's a super early stream, which tends to be like the weekends is when I'll do like way earlier streams. I'm finding out. We're gonna get in at least one run, but I kind of want to get in 2 because it's early enough, and my friend's coming over at 1, so 2 runs should take us till right about the time, like pretty much right about the time when she would be getting here. If I get the runs done in like an hour and a half, which would be about 3 hours, I'd get, you know, give or take. So we're gonna get at least 1 in. If I'm feeling it after the first run, if the first run is like, you know what, that felt good, we still have like 2 hours, we could probably get another another hour and a half. I'm gonna do a timed run, just to see where we're at if I just play through the run and I'm not like retrying tricks. And I think I'm gonna do my best to treat the first run the same way, like a no reset, like a true no reset run. Well, although I won't be timing it, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I missed bomb clip, let me try bomb clip again. It'll be like, I missed bomb clip, let me just pound the pillar down. Things like that. Going for backups, trying to still do it fast and not just trying to like practice tricks. So that's going to be kind of what I'm aiming for while I play the game. And I'm going to start playing pretty quickly here because I don't want to waste too much time or waste time. I only have a couple hours here today, or a few hours here this morning, and I want to make sure that I'm getting in a correct amount of gaming time. And I was live here yesterday, not that long ago. It was, I was here, we were talking, I was playing Stardew. Yesterday's Stardew stream was so much fun. I probably could have kept on playing for another hour, but after I got done with stream, I was already starting to feel tired. And that's the thing, is I don't realize how tired I am on stream. It's only once I get done, once I'm off, I'm like, oh, that's actually all that energy was like because I was on stream, I think. So this morning, probably a little bit slower, probably a little bit more low-key than a lot of other streams. But I say slower, but we're going to be speedrunning Mario 64. Let me get that going, actually, here. We're going to, like I said, not waste too much time getting into it. How did I do this last time? Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Um... I think I played it off the speakers last time, so let me do that again. I'm going to turn off the music for now. I'll give you guys the music. You should be able to hear Mario. And I'm going to set it up for me. Give me a second. I'm actually going to mute myself here. Yeah, don't really necessarily need to hear me grunting while I work here. All right.
It's me, Mario.
Okay.
Press start to play.
I think this is everything. Sip some water. I'll have to delete a file. Let me make sure that I have everything ready to go. Okay. So we're gonna do a non-timed run first, but we're gonna treat it as close to a like a true no reset run as possible. Where we're gonna have where I'm not gonna, like, if I mess something up, just go for the next best thing or just try to complete the level, not trying to, like, fail and retry or whatever. We're gonna go for it. So let's see. Let's see what happens here. I'm not gonna mess around. We have this. I'm just gonna jump into it. Since I'm not putting a timer on here yet, because an actual true run, you would reset, and then I think the timer starts on reset. It's been such a long time, I actually kind of forget what the actual rules are for everything. I'm gonna check Discord like a fool. While this cutscene's rolling. I have time. I have some time. I'm actually gonna close Discord so I don't see notifications for it. I'll put the mic more over here so it's not in the way of the gameplay for me. There we go. Will I get Lakitu skip today? Since it's not something I ever really practiced, I really highly doubt it. I also totally didn't even do that right. Yeah, no. No way. And then you just kind of walk off and jump in through here. Alright. Yeah, since Lakitu skip, not a big... It was never a big practice point for me. I was like, it's not a big deal if I can't get Lakitu skip, you know, early on. I still call myself pretty much a beginner at this game. You know, there's a lot I have to learn before I would be more than that. Even though I've been playing it, like, speedrunning it for 5 years on and off. Oh, it was so close. I had everything except for the actual clip. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, wow. Come on. I don't think I had the angle right with the bomb. I definitely didn't have enough speed to get back there. We at least did something. We at least did a thing. Save and continue because I'm just not at the level where I want to try to do continue, don't save. Ba, ba, ba. I do want to figure out. I want to get my audio and video synced with the game eventually, because there is a delay on it, and I know I can just delay both of my things, and it will sync up more. I think it's like there's about a second and a half or something. It's a pretty decent delay on the capture card. So when I'm streaming off the capture card, I'm definitely seeing things before and reacting to things before you guys can see them. There's just something about playing Mario 64 on a Saturday morning. I don't know. It's definitely it's a memory. There's like it's like oh yes. Remember when it used to be on the weekends? You'd rent the N64 from a video store that doesn't exist anymore. It was right down the street. It used to be a video store called Entertainment Tonight. Was where I would get the we would rent both the console and the games, and that does not exist anymore. And it was I loved this video store because it had one of the only ones I've ever been to. I think I've seen maybe one other video store that did this, where you walked in right off the bat, there was just like a little place to pick up like popcorn, and like it was like in a cone. It was very interesting how it was. So it was like a little popcorn cone, and you would fill up the cone with popcorn right when you walked in, and then to the right where the popcorn with the cone was, as you walked in, and then that was where the video games were, and then the rest of it was movies around there. There was like a little play place too. It was it was actually a really fucking cool video store. And I'm like, man, I lucked out. I had like the coolest video store as a kid. This was like right by, it was like within walking distance of my dad's house. So it was like that and the grocery store. Like really cool to have like right there. And like on the weekends when we'd go over to my dad's house, that was the thing, was to like go to the video store and get either sometimes we get movies, sometimes we get games. I think it was when we got older is once we started getting more games. But it was either an N64, probably with, hey Zuzu, what's going on? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good one out there. Oh god, didn't mean to do quite that kind of jump there. Okay, cool. Ever rented a console? Yeah, it's one of the things that I feel is a very me thing from my childhood. A couple other people I know have been like, oh yeah, I remember renting consoles, but I've talked about it a few times. My mom was just not she didn't want us to have a console in the house full time when we lived with her and my dad when they lived together. It was just one of her big things was, I don't want one in the house, but we could rent one on the weekends, right? Like that was her big. I was completely fucked on what I was supposed to be doing for my movement there. That's okay though. We'll just retry that. We could just retry that. Let's gonna retry that. There we go. See, we just had to retry. We just had to retry that. And it's like, I think about it now, and I'm like, it seems kind of silly to rent a console and not buy one for how much we rented it. We probably could have just paid for one. But like, I understand she just didn't want it in the house all the time during the week because she wanted me and my brother to be able to focus on other things, I think was the idea. But first thing that happened with the divorce was my dad bought me and my brother a PlayStation 2 because that was the big console at the time. And I got Final Fantasy X, and and my brother, I think my brother got, I can't remember what PS2 game my brother got, because we each got, I feel like we each got a PS2 game. I think, or maybe it was just Final Fantasy X, and then we got Grand Theft Auto 2 for the PlayStation 1, and was it Giant Power Battles for the PlayStation? We got another PlayStation 1 game, I think was what it was. I think we got one PS2 game, because those were the more expensive ones, and me and my brother had agreed on both getting Final Fantasy X, I think, even though it was a single-player game. I can't remember exactly what the agreement was, but I remember getting the PlayStation. We went to Best Buy to get the PlayStation 2, and we still have the box for the PS2 in my dad's basement. I think I actually took a picture of it recently. But we also used to rent the PS1, and that was one of the I don't know if we ever did it with the N64. When we would rent the N64, we definitely did the we would rent like GoldenEye. We would play that in my dad's room on like a little tiny CRT, like a little tiny TV he had back there. What was the other? Smash, I think sometimes like that. I think if that was even available, we would have done that. I know my cousins had Smash, so when we'd go over to their house, we would always play Smash over there. I remember my cousin like showed me how to actually play Smash and like how the different characters worked, and because like I had no idea like at first that there was like different ways and that Donkey Kong, because I think in the original Smash, Donkey Kong was the only character that could pick up and move with like a barrel or a crate on his head. All the other characters, it was like they were too weak. But then in like the other games, they just moved slower after that. Something like that. I remember. My cousin, the video game master. I also remember playing, before I even was renting consoles, I do remember playing the game I remember playing the most over at my cousin's house on the SNES was actually the Aladdin game. I remember playing the level escaping on the magic carpet. That just stands out in my mind. With my playing in my cousin's room, or he's on the top bunk of his bed, I'm on the bottom bunk, and we were like just taking turns back and forth, seeing if we could beat this level because it was so fucking hard. I remember playing that. I don't think we played the Lion King game. That's also kind of notorious for being like a difficult game based off of a the Super Nintendo game based off of a Disney property. But we did play the Aladdin game. Definitely remember that. Definitely have fond memories of that. I don't know what other games. I know Mario 64. I played. That was in the basement. That was later on in the video game playing career over there. And then both of my cousins had Dreamcasts when those came out. And I thought that was sick when the Dreamcast came out. Oh, I did a continue don't save. My muscle memory kicked in there for a second. That was kind of strange. I've been doing a continue and save, or save and continue this whole time. Ooh, I actually got both of them. Oh, wouldn't you know? I gotta keep my finger off the Z trigger right now, because I for some reason want to do a ground pound, and it's like, actually no you don't though. Actually that's the last thing you want to do. Kyle, please don't do a ground pound. Wait, but can I do it? Oh no! Oh! I thought I was gonna roll out into the cloud, which is the last thing you want to do, but whatever. Wait, I'm about to do Bowser now. Sick. I wasn't even paying that much attention to where I was at, and then I'm like, oh wait a minute, I'm about to do Bowser. I gotta go. I gotta go like be good at the game now. Talking about renting consoles. Oh, but I was gonna mention that when me and my brother were kids, when we would rent the PlayStation 1 with Crash Team Racing was one of my all-time favorite games to rent on the PlayStation 1. And then we would rent that game, and we would set up a tent in my dad's living room, like a tent that you would take outside. We would set it up like we were outside, and we would set up the Crash Team Racing and Roll Cage. That was the other game that we played. That was a fucking cool game. Both racing games. And we would set it up on that little CRT in the tent, and then we would play all weekend long in this tent, just inside in the living room, and it was awesome. It was a great time. I loved that. That was always a fun time playing the games with my brother in a tent on a tiny like this CRT. The screen was smaller than oh shit. All right. The screen of the CRT is smaller than either of the monitors I have in front of me right now, which is actually funny. This was the TV that my dad had in his bedroom for the longest time when I was a child. Like, I would come home and I used to come home and watch like, y'all. I think I might need to just focus on this level for a second here and not try to talk about my childhood. It's just like this game brings back the stories. We're just gonna take it safe, ish. I'm taking it really safe here. No, stop, stop, stop. No, Mario, what?
Mamma mia!
This is what I get. This is what I get. No, don't get. I'm gonna game over on this, aren't I? This is gonna be a terrible showing. I'm not trying to die on this over and over again. I swear. No. Just come back. Just come back. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just go. Just go, Mario, please. Oh God, I'm about to walk right off the edge. Oh! I did a ground pound though, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Finally, we got to here. That was not great. It's okay. We only lost a lot of lives. Stair movement, that's the only part was clean. I mean, thank you. Like, that might be the only part that was clean, but thank you. Alright. Bowser down. I gotta pee, unfortunately. I think it's coming up. We might actually have to take a break mid-run for a pee, because I thought I peed before I streamed, but... Yes, it's only one on the first two Bowsers. And then it's the last one is when you have to hit them 3 times. Thankfully, if it was every Bowser you had to hit 3 times, I don't think I'd have a 102 in this game. That's a tough ask. I mean, actually, that would be a pretty cool addition, like for like a mod or something, to make Mario 64 a bit tougher. Oh, I went over! Oh, I went over! Oh, yeah, I went over! Whoa, hey there! I went over, Miss P. For some reason, I'm like Kermit the Frog or some shit. Oh, it ate my jump! Alright, we got this. No, no, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Hold on, I'm just gonna get another cap because okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just go down here. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Well, I'm gonna go over here now because it's okay. I'm gonna go over here now though because it's okay. Oh my god. We're gonna kill my yeah. If I go pee right now, but I don't have a timer on. That's not the point of this run. Now, if I did a real run, I would make sure I don't have to pee somehow. I guess I'd have to get some sort of attachment for peeing so that I can pee while I'm sitting here. Or I just don't drink a lot of water before my run. That is my problem. I'm sipping on a seltzer water right now. But I was thirsty. No, you bitch. Oh my gosh. Get in the hole, Mario. Sometimes I feel bad for Peach. Oh god. 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 Don't drink any water for 24 hours before you speedrun. Yeah, just like a physical. Just like before you're going to get your blood drawn. Yeah, I'm gonna get my. I'm doing a Mario speedrun tomorrow. I can't drink any water, or I have to fast and not drink any water for 24 hours before my speedrun. Like, someone like they look at you and they're like, "Excuse me." Oh, I jumped so many more times than I needed to there. I'm gonna drink water right now, though. Do a quick pee break before Big Boo's haunt, because I don't think I'm gonna make it past that. The car alarm shirt that does. Oh my gosh! Now that you've said that, I don't think I'm gonna hear anything else ever again. I don't know how I haven't heard that before, or heard someone say that before. It does sound just strikingly like a car alarm. Uh-oh. I almost just went right off the edge. That's not what you want to do there. You do not want to run off the edge there. Even though it kind of looked like that's what I was about to do. Alrighty. The shirt fits in a weird way. I don't know why. I think I might have maybe ripped it or something at some point. I'm not really sure. Or it shrank or something. It just like, it sits on my shoulders very weird. And I'm like, huh. Oh, you little mother. See, I'm trying. You do the kick to try not to actually hit the tree and grab onto it like that. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Wow. That's a safety coin. I don't trust my... I don't... You don't say. Let's beat this motherfucker. Ooh. Have I don't know how many. I have to pay attention to how many coins I have. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I grabbed way too many coins. That's fine. Yeah, this is gonna be a harder star to get because I grabbed a lot of coins, but that's fine. I might have to kick myself, like do a jump kick up here. It might be too far to do a long jump. We're gonna find out here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do this. I think I'm gonna have to do a little. You just kind of jump kick up. instead because I think I think it would have been a little harder to do it the other way, to do a long jump. How far away it was. Alright. Yeah, don't want to run out the door, then we have to beat the fucking penguin again. Believe me, I've done it. I'm gonna go to Big Boo's Haunt, and then I'm gonna go very quickly run to the bathroom. Well, I'm not gonna try too quickly to run to the bathroom because we're not actually timed, but I will go to the bathroom before this because I don't want to try to hold in urination for an entire, like, what could be like an hour and a half speed run if we're only like 20 minutes in or something. Alright, I'll be right back. I have returned. Needed that. That's definitely gonna make the rest of this stream probably possible even. Or just, I should say run even. Like the rest of this Mario run. Possible. Oh, come on. Wow. I've never had that much trouble with that, That's crazy. No, I fell. No, it's okay. I can get back up there. I think. Hopefully. I was like having so much trouble. Yeah, that. Okay, yeah, that's what I normally do. Interesting that it wasn't that easy before. Okay. Then here I'm just gonna jump. What? Excuse? Okay, that was weird. Never had that move. Like I was silly kicking and then all of a sudden I lost like all of my silly kick momentum. Interesting. we got it. I definitely need to practice that one more and like outside of runs and stuff, because I always fail to get up on the roof lately, and I didn't always fail before, just sometimes. I think I can actually drink water now. Not at that time. That was a bad time to drink water. That was too bad. Oh, that was perfect. That's what you like. That's what you want. Right. Downstairs time. Downstairs 1. I actually love this game so much. I forget how much I like this game until I start speedrunning it again, and I'm like, oh, that's right, this game's fun. Like, speedrunning this game is extremely fun. Probably why it's in, like, I'd put this in my top 5. Like, and just because of the nostalgia factor, too. Like, that was talking about earlier. This game has heavy nostalgia for me. Just, even, like, I may have talked about this before. Like, I remember when we would rent the N64, it was like, my parents were the ones renting it, right? So they actually sometimes would play. No. They would play the N64 after me and my brother would go to bed. I would go out and I could see them in the living room playing the N64. I would sneak out of my room and I would watch them from underneath the dining room table. I would sneak out there and I could see them playing. They were in like Hazy Maze Cave or something. And yeah, they play Mario 64. It's a fun game. It's a good game for all ages. Clearly. Oh god. I did not have the right the momentum in the right direction there, and I had to kind of reevaluate real quick. Like zoinks! I had to oh, that was really. I kind of had the initial zoinks was a little okay. Like zoinks! I had to reevaluate real quick there, Scoob. Like, did I really want that sub sandwich, or was I gonna be eaten by a ghost? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm having fun. We're having fun. It's Saturday morning gaming. So I'm gonna talk about like the Saturday morning shows too, I guess. What's Scooby-Doo Saturday morning? I don't even know. We're almost there. Whoa, that was a pretty good landing. Woohoo! I fell all the way. All right, on to Lethal Loofah Land, where you get clean in the shower lethally. You get lethally clean with the loofah. Lethal loofah. Ah, guys. Mario's back, folks. Hey, come here, buddy. I don't know if that's a good angle. Nope. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can recover from that. See? See? I can't. I gotta stop. I was like, I'm gonna fuck up everything. I'm gonna fuck up everything by being a goofball. Story of my life, am I right? Oh shit, I almost didn't make it to the... No! Yeah, Kind of saw that one coming. It's okay. It's okay. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Nope. We gotta try that again. Okie dokie. Can I slide in? Nope. Can I run? I can run. That's the only way. Okay. We got this. We got this time. Ain't no way I'm losing this time. No, fuck! Okay, I lied. There's definitely a way I'm losing this time. That's the way I'm losing this time. Oh! I made it. Come here, big bitch. No, why did I do it? What? I had enough momentum to do a dive? I really thought I was only gonna do a kick. Oh. Oh. I was way off from the start. It's okay. Alright, no more of those bully bitches. Bitch ass bullies. Baby back bully bitches. No more. No more, please. Woo! It feels good when you get like all of them like really quickly, like actually quickly like that, and you hear all the little coin get sounds like just one after the other. It's like, it's almost like an orgasm, but kind of better actually. It's almost better than an orgasm. Whoa! I didn't know I could do that. I didn't know I could hit that camera angle, and it kind of scared me. No, 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 you little motherfucker, you fucking bitch. I'll fuck your fucking whole fucking butt. Please, no. Okay, just get over it, just get over the gap, Okay. Woo! We did it. We did it, folks. We got over the gap. Alright, now we gotta get into the volcano twice. I did not do that right at all. The movement, at least. Camera angle was actually not too bad, but the movement was god-awful. No! Ow! What the fuck, Kyle? My angle is so bad. Gotta practice that final angle. I'm really bad at getting on that pole. I've realized that the last couple of runs as well. Definitely a lot to practice. I think I might have to figure out what levels I really need to practice and just stick with doing those levels for like for a minute there, because like off stream or even on stream. I used to do on stream practice. I could always go back to doing on stream. Those were probably, I think those were probably the most boring streams. people would have ever watched those. That was back in the, I I don't think I've done any straight practice streams since moving to N64 though. That would have been back in the days of Super Mario 3D All-Stars playing Mario 64, which I don't know where my cart went for that. I have the case, but I actually don't know what happened to my cart. I might have actually lost it somewhere along the way, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You know, I played all the games on it, and I still have a case. So if I ever found another cartridge, I suppose, but that was a limited time thing, the physical copies and everything. So it is kind of a bummer to have no idea where my cart is at this point, but perhaps that's something. I mean, they would probably be expensive. It'd be probably cheaper now than to wait, but I liked having that as like a collector's thing, so I might invest in another copy at some point in my life. I'm having a bad time with this one. Hard time. Okay. There it is. That last chest always kind of... I actually don't know the movement in this level well at all. I'm bad at swimming. I've kind of refused to learn how to do any better with swimming. I just gonna do the best that I can in Dire Docks, because it's really only 3 stars of swimming. But I mean, it's one of the things I probably could improve on in the future, or I know I could improve on a lot. That wasn't too bad. That's pretty good, like, on that star for me, honestly. And then we have Manta Star. No! I thought I was gonna go into Bowser in the Fire Sea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I missed the first 2. Yep. Yeah, I knew it. Once you miss the first 2, it's kind of over. The other rings are kind of fucked. There's like no way to get... Yeah, there's just no way to get it, I feel like, on these other rings. They're troll rings. Oh, that's annoying. I don't even know how I got those last 2. I feel like there's no way I should have. That's fine though. Don't want to waste too much more time on that star. Okay. Shit. I lost like all of my momentum that I wanted to have there. Yeah, that's fine. Still gets us up here. That's kind of... Somehow did not grab the... That's fine. Oop, oop. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Get no. Holy. That was actually not... That was almost not great. That was almost not great. Let's just grab some coins here. Let's be a safe. Let's just be a safe boy real quick. See if we can. Yeah. Kind of use that. All right. Yeah, we need to practice. I need to actually learn the route in Fire Sea as well, as I've never really learned the true elevator and everything that you're supposed to do here. I kind of just wing it and hope for the best. might not be the way to actually continue doing this level. If my goal is a sub-hour, I mean, I know I can get through it in a sub-hour with how I do, but I definitely need more practice. Like, even just the practice after this is like getting the coin here. When it freezes after the coin, I have a hard time getting an actual wall jump because I'm not really sure. I not mean to do long jump there. I meant to do a ground pound. But that's okay. That's perfect. All right. Get this Bowser throw down. Hopefully in one. Nope, not in one. It's okay. I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I missed. Perfect. Now the run begins again. The run truly begins when you head upstairs. The run truly begins after you beat the first Bowser. Or when you start the first Bowser. The run never actually starts. It's always just fake starts. It's always false starts. False start on the offense. Automatic first down. Or, I don't know what's happening. I think it would be on the defense. It would be an automatic first down. I know a little bit about football. I used to know football. I used to play Madden games and NCAA games with my brother. Get it. Woohoo, baby! Oh, you little motherfucker. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. I'll fuck you right up, motherfucker. Oh, I fucked up. Not that much. That was a much overreaction for. Oh. Get up there. Get up there. Get up there, you motherfucker. No! Alright. Take it slow, even though we're trying to take it fast. No! It's okay. Overreaction. Definitely an overreaction. Like, it's like a fucking old school car horn or something. Whee! Perfect. See, now we're getting to it. Now we're getting to it. Now we're coming into our own. Now we're getting into our element. Now we're feeling the vibes. The Mario 64 vibes. They're flowing through us ever so effortlessly. Ever so effortlessly. Effervescently. An effervescent, effortless. Effortlessly effervescent. Effortlessly effervescent is kind of fun to say. Effortlessly effervescent. Ooh, I'm so effortlessly effervescent. Why I had to moan after that? I don't know. I have to moan after everything. No, just like Mario. He's like. I don't think I'm gonna have the right. I didn't have the right angle. I'll just ride. I'll just ride the wooden plank. I definitely have a different kind of energy in the morning than I do at night. Or do I? Is this the same kind of energy? Who knows? Evening Kaiwell and morning Kaiwell might be more similar than I think. Woohoo! Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, shit. I thought I was gonna jump off the edge for a second. I was like, no. Oh, I knew that wasn't good enough. I don't know if I could make it up there, but I could. That was enough. That's enough. And we got the star. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the star. I'm a weird boy.
I'm a real boy.
One more star here, and then we're on to Tiny Huge Island. I don't know. I think Tiny Huge might be like my least favorite stars in the run are over there. I don't know. They're kind of like they're fun, but like they're also there's some like techniques to them and some glitches and stuff, and so it's like I don't know. It's me, a Mario. I did not get over there well. My castle movement's very off for a lot of stars too. I definitely know that. Yes. Dude, that was so close to being like perfect. Like I did like all of that first movement like better than I ever do. That was so strange. I can't believe any of that. Wow, that was good for that star on Tiny Huge. I usually have kind of a tough time with that one. I'll maybe fail that final jump, the first couple of like I did really well in the first like the first little bit. Even though like the original triple jump and everything was like kind of better than usual. I'm actually like very proud of myself on that. I'll take it. This one was bad. That one was definitely. This one was a lot worse. It's okay. See, one of them has to be worse than the other. This is how it goes on this one. Ooh, I definitely want to practice this. I'm getting the angle wrong here for sure. I'm not getting. I think I want to take off from like here. I'm also, yeah, because I'm losing a lot of speed in here. Am I getting? Yeah, I'm getting this right. Wow. Am I really just not hitting it? Because it's right here. You come on. You. Okay, that was bullshit. It's that seam. I know it's that seam. I feel like I'm hitting it wrong somehow, but like I know that this is the right. Because it's not off of here because you can't even. Yeah, you don't get to that seam from there. I know it's from this. I know you do this. And you sit here, and then you. it's like I'm losing the momentum of the jump here. I'm not supposed to be doing this. Oh, there it is. I'm not supposed to be doing this. I should have just gone around. If it was a timed run, I would have. I really do like getting that glitch. Unfortunately for my time. Good thing we're not timing it. Good thing this is just a practice run. Come on. Oh, come on. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? Really? Fuck off. The first star here was like perfect for me, and then the second two were just like, nah, you like that first star a little bit too much. We're gonna fuck you. Made it a little bit more difficult. Here we go. That's the last star there. Thankfully. Give me another star. I fucked that up completely. What the Mario? Get out of the fucking water. Just please, for the love of God. That's what I meant to do. I meant to jump into the mountain like a fool. Perfect. 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 Oh, baby. Woohoo! Oh, fuck. Son of a fucking shit, take that. Fucking shit. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck. I missed the star. So close. It's okay. It's okay. I think I know how to do now. I think I know where to go now. I think I know how to flap now. Perfect. That was actually pretty sick. I feel good about that one. Mysterious mutant suede. We're getting into it. We're getting into TT, Tall Mountain. Whoa. Whoa. That's Crash Bandicoot, though. That's not mine. I gotta get better at lining this up fast. I, like, try to line it up too much. But it usually pays off. I take too long, but it pays off. One more. Oh, I died. I was like, nope, that was bad. I should not have done that. I got cocky. Ish. I'm still gonna do it again. I mean, that is the movement. It is the movement for someone like me. It's just a... Oh, wow. I just completely missed that one. Just to just do a little dive roll out right there. I will take it easy, though. Uh-oh. You want to get up there? Yep, perfect. And then we want to get up there. And then we want to get up here. Here. Wow, that was actually not too bad. It was, you know, it was slower than it could be, but it wasn't that. Whoa, don't die. Please. Please. Ooh, pretty please. Pretty, please. Please, don't die. Seriously. Fuck. Fuck. What the shit? Oh no! Oh god. Oh god. Holy fucking tits. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. We're making it through. We're doing the thing. I made it over and into the hole. What's the next one I want to do? Oh, yeah. I remember. I did not mean to do that. Away from there, that's fine. Perfect. We're doing the thing. Oi. Oi. Ooey. Ooey. Mario 64 brings out a wild child. Brings out a wild side of me. I'm so curious as to why your stream still doesn't show up. That is very interesting. I don't... On the PS4 app. Just been here, just been lurking. I got you. Yeah, no worries. Lurking is always fine. I mean, when I'm doing a Mario 64 stream, I'm vibing, you know. I'm in my element. I'm playing my game. I'm doing the things and stuff. Oh shit. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I hit 2 fucking corners? Well, that's some bullshit. That's just some bullshit. Give me that mips. But I appreciate the lurk. Pyro Jing, what's going on? Happy Saturday morning. Welcome on in. As I was saying, you know, doing a Mario 64 stream, I'm in my element. I'm here, we're vibing, we're de-rusting. This is, I think, like the 3rd-ish. I think it's the 3rd stream that I've done some Mario de-rust, like, practice speedrunning. But I hope you're having a good Saturday. I hope you've been having a good week. Doing well all over the place. I'm trying to talk and play, but Locked in. That's a very good way. Yes, that is what the kids would say, Zuzu. Very much locked. God damn it, titties, fuck. I'm trying to be locked in, but I'm also trying to read chat, and it's not working very well. It's okay, though. Chat is important. Y'all are important. If you weren't here, I would just be talking to myself. Which, I mean, like, I guess I do that sometimes. That was awesome. I dove right into the star. But now I can properly say Pyro. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Saturday morning gaming, as it were. We've been, oh my god, jump! Life has been weird, but surviving. That's, you know, that's a nice Stargate. The first, yeah. That first one was nice. Yeah, I get the vibes of life being just... All of February was a very odd month for me. I was just kind of like, all right, this is what things are, and in getting through everything. And yeah, now we're in March. I'm starting to feel, you know, I think February is always a weird month for me because it's just, I do see it, you know, it's like, oh yeah, we're in winter still. It's, you know, things are ending, and or things are still kind of dark and cold and whatnot, and so it's a little different every, like, February always tends to be just like a month where I kind of don't do a lot and I keep to myself. And also with it being now it being, you know, oh, it's anniversary of, what the fuck, I know there's a way to do this. I think I'm just not, I'm not doing it right here. Hold on. I know there's a way. Now I'm not squared up with it, so I know I'm doing it wrong. I know there's a way that you do a double jump and then you hold back and then you're supposed to. What the fuck? Why is this not working? Usually this works like first try. What the fuck? Why am I getting? Why is this not happening? Hold on. I'm actually a little, I'm like confused. I don't think I have to do a ground pound or anything. I thought I lined up with this, and then I did a double jump and then held back. I'm so confused as to why this isn't working. I don't think I have to do a ground pound. What the fuck? Are you serious? Okay, that works. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why it didn't work the first 100 times I tried that, but okay. Strange. Because I didn't even line up with it. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that backup and why it wasn't working like 10 times in a row. Because usually I get that first try on the backup, so that's why that was a little. I got very derailed from whatever the hell I might have been saying before that because I was so like, why is this not working? It was starting to get very frustrating, if you couldn't tell. But happy Saturday, as it were. Definitely a Saturday morning gaming kind of experience right there. Like, why isn't this trick working? Why isn't this thing that works every day suddenly not working today? Whee! Oh. Okay. Maybe it's just my brain starting to get a little like, I need more food or something. I probably do too. Maybe we'll do a snack between this. I don't know if I'll do a time. I wanted to do a timed run after this one. Maybe we will still. It's already almost 10:30. I was hoping to get done streaming around noon, because I have someone coming over at 1 to jam. And I wanted to make a quick little run to the store because I don't have much food. So I might not actually get in a timed run because if we wanted to end at noon, it would probably be at least another like half hour or hour and a half. Because we've already done an hour and a half so far. We're not even done with this run. Oh, that was really bad. See if I can still, nope. I turned the camera the wrong way. Wait, what do I have to do? Do I have to hit to the, yeah, I don't know why I just, that was interesting. Perfect. That's what happens when you fuck up the first time so bad that like you're just like, I'm gonna nail it the second time. Oh, oh no. Okay, okay. Yep, we got it. Got it. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that was actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Did I make it in time? You sure did. We're not ending yet. Otaku Nerd, welcome on in. Happy Saturday. We still got plenty. We still got plenty of stream. We got plenty of this run left. I might switch it up and not do a second run after this, but maybe do a little bit of Stardew. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay. It is very important that you get that triple jump wall kick like right off the bat. Otherwise, I don't think the way that the platform is spinning really makes it possible to get it. So I'm gonna just kind of do a backup here and hopefully not. Okay, that was not too bad. No, that was better than. Okay, that was okay. That was okay. That was okay. How is everyone? I'm doing well this morning. I woke up early, like pretty early today, and then I went back to sleep and it was like, yeah, no, that's not happening. And then I woke up again, and then I was up for, I think I watched a set from Lost Lands. If anybody out there is familiar with Lost Lands, it's like a big dubstep, like bass music festival that happens every year in September, and it's put on by a artist known as Excision. And like some of the sets there like are just wild to watch, and they'll put them up on like their YouTube channel. And they put up one from one of my favorite DJs, Zingara, she's actually playing here like around me tonight. And I was like, you know what? I'll watch this set. Just got put out, and so that will be fun to watch. And it was. That's how I spent my morning. It was like it's a very energizing thing to wake up and listen to some like crazy dubstep stuff. So enjoyed that. Had a good start to my morning. Oop, I overshot that. I mean, I could probably do another run and then just end stream real short after it if we have enough, because I do want to go to the grocery store really bad. Just real quick. I need just a couple of things to be able to pretty much just get through my day without having to go out and or order any food or anything else later. Ooh, I was kind of cooking there for a second on these red stars. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit of a tough jump, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, I missed that. That's okay. We can just do a jump up here. Perfect. Bad news. Oh no, Otaku. What's the bad news? I don't always want to. I don't necessarily want to hear bad news, but what is it? What's happening? What's going on? I hope you're okay. I hope it's not like life-threatening bad news. That's. TikTok clock time. This is where the run really starts. I keep on saying that today. This is where the run really starts. It's kind of a funny joke. I keep on saying that. This is where the run really starts. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. That's the only 2 coins I can lose. That's kind of funny. I could only lose 2 coins in the 100 coin. If I get that coin, I think it is. Ooh, I almost had that. So now I can't lose any more coins, or I'm gonna have to get I'll have to get a weird backup. Oh, that was bad. Oh God. Oh, okay. Please just give me a better angle than that. I did not get those coins in a way that made sense. Oh, that was bad. Alright, come on. I have to go way further to the left on this, and it's scary. Yep, that's why. Oh, I got 2 coins down here. Cool. And now I don't have to do that stupid jump anymore. Because I can just do this. I can just get up here. This is the same place up here. Just doing this. And then I don't have to do a crazy jump and try to get up on top of there. Let's do this. Do this. Get into this cage. This. Oh, I almost fucked up because I was trying to go fast. Don't try to go too fast. Ooh. Avoid that. Jump down here. You want to get like really close here to do this little. Oh, and that's what you don't want to do. I almost survived. Oh, Taku, I'm sorry, bro. That's tough. I'm sorry to hear that. I do unfortunately know what that's like. I just couple days ago, 2 days ago, was actually 1 year since my divorce, so I do kind of I understand the heartbreak that goes there. I'm sorry you're going through. I mean, if you broke up with her, I assume that there was good reason. I won't cry or anything, obviously, but I'm sorry to hear that. That's always. I actually now know how tough that is having to go through something like that. So, as unfortunate as knowing what that is, like, it's unfortunate, but then I also kind of have like camaraderie with, like, in a certain way with people that I didn't have before, right? Like, I never knew what it was like to go through a breakup. Now I do. I don't know what it's like to go through a divorce. That is stupid. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's not fuck up again. I'm not even gonna try that flip jump. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking last time. Probably wasn't thinking. That's what. Yeah, because I did it wrong anyway. I was doing the wrong thing. I'm gonna let this fire spitter spit over there, so I was gonna say, hopefully I can just get this in peace. That's not. I didn't do what I was supposed to do last time. I'm a goose. This is where you do the flip jump. I was trying to do it from the other place, and that's why I messed up. Just keep it fast. Hey, you know what? Otaku nerd, I've read what you just said in chat there, and like that is a fair reason. I understand that reason, and like that is happening. If like that's what you're finding out is happening, that's a similar reason as to why me and my wife ended up having to, to split. It wasn't right. When things started off, it was a lot different, but over years, especially if you're around each other a lot, and that was a thing that happened with me and my wife, was we were around each other literally all the time, like 24, like it felt like 24/7 after the first, especially after COVID, living together. And when I go back and I look in my like journals and stuff from that time, that is when I can start pinpointing certain problems and issues. And even at that time, realizing that the thing that could have that was helping the most was us having our own alone time. So fuck. So I definitely know what that's like, and yeah. Also, especially with the loving yourself thing, I've only recently kind of been accepting that I do love myself, and that I'm a cool fucking person, and that I can't talk and do this star at the same time. Apparently, holy shit. At least not about this kind of stuff. I'm trying to focus too much on giving a pep talk while also playing the game, and it's just not working out. Yeah, we're not even gonna try that anymore. I lost 3 lives on that already. We're done. But yeah, it's what I was trying to say is, yes, going through a similar thing of discovering self-love and realizing that, like, a lot of the time when you love somebody, like self-love can be the best thing to do to love them too. Like, you end up showing your self-love, and then they benefit from that as well. And like, that's, you know, it's a big thing for me, just in general right now, is just trying to be myself, do the things I want to do, and be authentic with, like, my music, with my streaming, with who I am, and like realizing I've been putting on a mask for a really long time. Usually not on stream. Usually stream is like the most authentic it gets. But then there was years where I wasn't even streaming because it felt so hard to be authentic anymore. I was realizing how much of myself I was losing to trying to keep myself in a relationship where it wasn't either of our faults that we were, like, you know, that things were happening. We didn't realize. Neither of us could realize how toxic we were for each other. Or just bad, even. I don't know, like, toxic is a pretty big word sometimes to use, but how, you know, bad we were for each other, because you get so used to it that after a while you stop recognizing, like, the negative things that you're going through. Sorry for making them. Oh no, hey, it's no apologies. Hey, you got to work through emotions, and this is definitely a all feelings welcome space. I want to emphasize that this isn't a good vibes only space by any means. Like, we are humans, and fuck. We are humans, and it's kind of silly to expect us to only feel, like, you know, the good or the positive emotions, especially when we're hanging around other humans. Like, community is necessary to process every emotion, not just the positive ones. And so, no! Are you fucking kidding me? And so, like, it's totally okay to be talking about this kind of stuff, especially in, like, a community setting, in a place where you're not going to be processing going through this alone, because it's a tough time. Kate and I kind of split, but we just don't want a divorce or move away, because yeah, that absolutely makes sense, Zuzu. I totally get that. I originally didn't want to do it. Like, the divorce was actually the last thing I wanted, but she asked for it, and when she first asked for it, my ex, I originally didn't. I was like, no, I want to work this out, but it turned out to just the longer we were apart, like, after she initially asked for the divorce, like, I was like, oh wait, actually, no, we probably should get a divorce. I didn't think that's what I wanted, but now that I'm here, or now that, like, I've had like 2 weeks without her, and, like, I'm realizing that, oh gosh, we were terrible. Like, it's not her, it's not me, it's both of us. Like, when we're around each other, it's just bad. And I had it proven before she left. Oh, I mean, that's not the one I was gonna go for, but I guess it is now. Before she left for Hawaii, she stayed here for a couple of weeks, and when she first got here, I was like, oh yeah, you know, she's back, it's nice to have her. But by the time she left, I was like, oh no, that's right, these are the things. It's like, you know, we get on each other's nerves. And like I was saying before, we were together for 5.5 years, I think, total, including the marriage and everything. And it's just like, when you're together every day for that long, and we were roommates before we started dating, it's things, there's gonna be certain idiosyncrasies. There's going to be certain, like, you know, things that don't line up. And what I've realized for me personally is with like any sort of relationship or anything in the future, one, I've definitely changed my tune. I was talking about this, I think yesterday on stream, of how I even feel about like relationships in general, and kind of like where like how I think you know, before I was like, oh yeah, I want to be married, I want to have kids and everything, but now I'm definitely in a I don't even know if marriage is for me kind of thing. Like, I don't know if that's actually how I want to go about things, if I want to even buy into the idea like the societal idea of relationships and how they work in that sense. And does that mean I'll be limited to people who would also have my views, and are my views strange and in a lot of ways? Yes. But I also am starting to realize that, like, after being married and like going through that, like, oh, that's not what I want. I'm also going the wrong way. Like, it's just what I've seen in the movies and all that kind of stuff. It's not what I feel I actually want. I feel like, you know, like a lot of monogamy and a lot of, like, you know, being married and stuff does seem very much like ownership in a lot of the ways, but not even just from the man to the woman, but sometimes vice versa. And where it's like, oh, you can't take my man, that's my, like, I never want to be seen as anyone's property, and I never want to see anybody as my property in a relationship. And I'm unlearning that you know, that's kind of how we're taught, and at least in Western society, to view things. And I'm trying to just unlearn that. And when you do that, it does, you start realizing that, like, oh, that's how so many people view relationships, is like these one-sided, like, you know, just like almost transactional is a good way. I've seen a lot like that. I've seen that word a lot, as people see them as being transactional, and it needs to be. And also, like, love being just tied down to one person. I've never agreed with that necessarily, and so it's like marriage is very much in that realm, right? Like, you're tied down to one person. So yeah, going through a divorce has definitely, like, opened my mind to, oh, there's like other things, there's like other ways of doing of relationships. I feel all that. I know what it is like too. My 19-year relationship is in a weird spot right now, and it's so complicated. Definitely not being true to yourself. Yeah, it's definitely when you realize, like, oh wait, like a lot of what I was doing was I was changing myself or adapting myself to certain things to try to be in a relationship or a better person who, you know, like, it was even like, it even comes down to some of the ways my mom used to talk to me. Like, I realized the things she used to say is, Kyle, if you keep on doing that, you're never gonna have a wife or whatever. And I just realized, like, oh, I changed who I was because my mom told me it was gonna make it hard for me to have a wife if I, you know, did certain things or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. You know, like, even like cursing or something, like you like, no woman's ever, like, I've actually found out a lot of women don't fucking care if you fucking curse a lot, and a lot of fucking women fucking curse too, you know, like, so it's like, it was just my mom had this, like, perception, and she, I think, wanted me to, like, be married, like, do this so she could have kids, because that was the only way that she, you know, it was viable for you to have kids, is if you're married or whatnot, because that's what she did when she got pregnant with me. But that's just not how I view things. I think you can have kids and not be married, and if you like, you know, are both on board with that kind of like co-parenting in that way, like there are just many different ways to go about relationships and partnerships in life than what we've been taught. And I'm gonna fight Bowser, and I'm gonna keep on talking about more about this as the credits roll, because this has been something that's been on my mind a lot, especially going, you know, the week of when I was like, oh, thinking about my divorce and stuff. So that's a hit. Oh, that's a hit, baby. Oh! 3 for 3! Apparently, talking about my views on relationships and dating is how I beat Mario 64. We did it! Okay. Let me actually catch up on chat and stuff here too, because I was definitely focusing on the game a little bit more for a minute there. Okay. I see a lot of oof felt and ooh yeah, like feel that, definitely by being true to yourself. I don't know exactly what I was saying when a lot of those messages were being typed, but I was definitely saying a lot of yeah, it's just I think a lot of it goes back to the societal thing. Like, you know, a lot of the movies I grew up on were those teenage, like, you know, movies where it's like, oh, we gotta get fucked, or like American Pie, or like that kind of stuff. And that puts an idea in your head, not only that, oh, being in a relationship and like, you know, that is like the be all end all, but sex is equal to love. So another thing I'm unlearning. Because it's like I have this very deep connection with my best friend. You know, we love each other. We love each other quite a bit. And because I had kind of conflated sex with love and being like, oh, if you love somebody, you know, like the only feel like that I'd had that with my wife, you know, it was like, oh, we loved each other, we're gonna have sex. That was the natural, it felt like the natural progression. Well, I'm realizing that doesn't always have to be the natural progression. There can be other things that come with love, and it doesn't have to be your penis that comes. So yeah, there's just a lot of different things that are going on. I'm definitely just shifting my perspective and my mindset on relationships, and just like obviously marriage has shifted a lot for me. I've gone through one now. I know what it was like. I kind of see like when you're in a marriage, what are the expectations? And like if you are going in and you have different expectations, you should probably be talking about that. And I think it was something where initially our expectations were the same, but then once the marriage was happened, something just changed where my expectations or what I thought she expected was different, and we never ended up talking about it until, oh wait, now we're talking about it like a year and a half or whatever it was into the marriage, and shit, we probably should have talked about that before the marriage, right? Dude, I feel that. I always feel like I have a mask on. Yeah, masking is a big thing, especially if you're like ADHD, neurodivergent, anything. And I didn't realize how much I was doing that, even when no one was watching. Like, I was just sitting at home, like, especially after the divorce, like, thinking, oh, I can't be playing a game, I can't be reading a book, I can't be doing this, because it's gonna upset somebody. And then I'm realizing, but like, who's it gonna upset me? Why would it upset me? These are things I like to do. These are things I want to do. And then realizing that, oh, these are things that I don't do because my mom would upset my mom, or I would think it would, you know, upset my brother, or whatever, whoever it would have been from childhood. Yes, yeah, autism is a big thing that will definitely. It makes life interesting. So I've heard. I think most of my autistic like symptoms are just things that happen from ADHD or anxiety or something, but I'm also not sure. I've never been tested, so how would I know? I also never been tested for ADHD, but all of my therapists seem to think that I probably should be. For me, it was feeling that I was loved but not liked. We developed a codependency early on and just can't seem to get past it when we're partners. Yeah, that's definitely something I realized for me and Lauren was that we both had a lot of early childhood trauma that we had not healed from. You know, I think we're both. I don't know that she's, you know, working on it or not in therapy because we're not in contact. But I know I've been trying to work on it in therapy. And when I look back, I can definitely realize, oh shit, I was projecting a lot of the stuff that my mom did to me as a child onto Lauren, because in a lot of aspects of our relationship, I was allowing Lauren to mother me because I did want that at a certain time. But then it came to a point where I think she became so, you know, into the mother role that even when I wanted to push outside of her, or like being like, hey, I want a partner, you've been a really great, you've been taking care of me for a while, it was hard for her to to move outside of it, and it kept me in a role where I felt like I was always just, you know, like, just I didn't have a lot of it was tough. It started from me, I was projecting, and then it kind of just turned into this vortex where within the vortex of what was happening within the relationship, neither of us were able to really see what was going on until it kind of came to this very energetic conclusion where we were both like, oh shit, we can't do this anymore, this isn't healthy. And we both knew that a split was the healthiest thing. And unfortunately, you know, we went all the way with a divorce. And I say unfortunately, but also I realized that there were factors near the end that made it necessary and made me realize, oh, we definitely rushed into this marriage thing, and we probably could have taken a couple more years to figure things out before being married. And I think we just wanted it so fast because we had the very naive and young, young, like what people do when they're young. The naive idea that, hey, marriage is going to fix things. We're going to get married, and then everything's going to we're going to understand everything. Don't do that. That's not what happens. That's not how it works. Speaking from experience now. And I'm just thankful that we learned early enough on. We were only married for 2.5 years. We got divorced. Last year was 2025. So yeah, 2.5 years, because we got married in 2022. So about 2.5 years. We got married June of 2022, split in March of 2025. So actually we actually almost made it 3 years, I guess, technically. But we figured it out early enough that, while there was some damage done, obviously, like from both parties and everything, it's also we realized what was happening and didn't want to, like, I think it was like it is one of those things where I can look at it and be like, oh, the divorce, like both of us wanted it because we were like, whoa, we love each other, and what we're doing right now isn't love. Like, that's, I think, what where we had gotten to, where it was like, shit, what's happening right now isn't like, something's been kind of lost in communication, and we need to kind of figure this back out. And like you said, it felt like I didn't realize how I only look positive. Only look positive? Oh, at like the positive aspects of things. Autism really can't affect how you approach life. Yes, absolutely. We did all the Bowsers. Also, Beck, welcome on in. You got a 3-stream watch streak. Currently on a 3-stream watch streak. Congratulations. I'm gonna reset the game. Okay. So, my original plan was to maybe get in two runs and do one of them timed. And I have a friend coming over at 1 to jam today. So it gives me 2 hours. So, that first run was kind of long. We're already at almost 2 hours of streaming. So I think I'm actually going to end stream here, because I don't want to try to do a timed run and try to squeeze it in an hour and a half. I really want to be able to get to the store today before my friend comes over, make myself some good food, and maybe even relax just a little bit before she heads over here, get some stuff set up for jamming. So I'm going to maybe yap for a little bit longer while I maybe find somebody who's... I don't know if anyone's going to be streaming right now. It's only 11 o'clock, but if someone is, I might go do a little raid out here. Oh, we got Tuck stream. We can always give Tuck stream a raid. Why not? A Saturday morning Tuck escape from Tarkov. From Tuck's Cov. So we can definitely do that. We're going to... I also just noticed that we've had 2 follows during this stream that I didn't, that I was unaware of. The Black Plum Bob and Smithskeen. Thank you very much for the follows. I appreciate you. I was very much into the game, and I don't have the follows up on my screen when I'm doing Mario. I only have my OBS in my chat, so I didn't see that. Thank you very much for the follows. Some good news, though. I got accepted into my local college. Ooh. Then after that, I will be going to University of Idaho to learn. Ooh, film/Japanese. That's a cool little dual studies going on there. Film and Japanese. I like that. You know, my broadcast. My degree is in broadcast and cinematic arts, so I actually took a couple of film classes as part of my degree. And I enjoyed them, and I enjoy watching movies. I actually might watch some movies tomorrow or tonight. Who knows? I might put on a film. I've been known to enjoy a film or two here and there. But we will go raid Tux. Say hello to Saturday morning. I think he just started too, so it's like perfect. Or okay, he started like 45 minutes ago, so that's pretty good. I just know that. For me to have a relaxing, like enough time to go to the store and get everything, I'm gonna want to end now. I want to keep on. I want to play another run, but I'm like, you know what? I have time. We might come back tomorrow in the morning and do more Mario 64 because tomorrow I don't know when I have another friend who wants to come over, or I invited over tomorrow. I invited her over tomorrow. She, however, usually doesn't wake up until later in the day, so I'll see how things go. I'll see when she wants to come over, because honestly, I could probably squeeze in more stream tomorrow as well. And I like doing that. And then we have a Poke Monday on Monday, though I might take tomorrow off so that I have some good energy for Poke Monday. Not sure when I'll start Poke Monday this week. I was thinking about doing it I'm gonna play music again because it looks like it ended. The game capture ended. I was thinking about starting Pokemon Day a little bit earlier, like 1 or 2, kind of when I started Stardew yesterday. So maybe I'll take tomorrow off and I'll just actually keep it as a me day, an at-home day. We won't do any streaming, and we'll be back on Monday. But we'll go give Tux a raid right now. Hey, Otaku Nerd, anytime. If you need to talk, if you need to come into the Discord and chat, if you need to hit me up anywhere, always feel free to. I might not always be able to respond immediately unless I'm on stream, obviously. But always, want to be there. We all go through tough times. And I wasn't alone last year when I was going through my shit. I had lots of people to help me out, and I want to be able to, offer that as much as I can, even if it is just, hey, come here and talk. You can say, hey, I just need to say this to somebody. You don't need to say anything back. This is just what's happening, and I can just be an ear that for you to get something out there. That can be very helpful a lot of the time. So. Let me see here. I'm going to do this. Where did that go? Oh, it's not playing music anymore. It decided not to. It was playing music for a second. Now it's like, I don't think you need music. You don't need background music. Well, I would like it. I would very much enjoy background music, actually. Oh, it doesn't have it's not playing it through my actual speakers because I had it playing. All right, let's do a raid. I'm gonna put the raid commands in chat here. So if you are not subbed, you can use the Doritos, and if you are subbed, you can use the Kai Will Loves, which will look like that if you are subbed. And we will do a raid out here to Tuxedo Hammer. I believe, is it Tuxedo _Hammer? I think there might be an underscore there. I want to make sure I'm getting it correct. It's Tuxedo _Hammer, of course. And today he's, like I said, playing Escape from Tarkov. I know that is I'm pretty sure that is in the extraction shooter genre, which is a very popular genre these days. A lot of games are coming out that are like, this is our thing now. So, but I think this was one of the more original ones. I actually don't know if that's exactly what it is or not, but let's go give a raid on over to Tux. Thank you everybody who is here today watching me for this very, I like doing these Saturday morning Mario 64 streams. I think I'm gonna continue, keep this going on, maybe just doing, Saturday morning gaming streams. They might be Mario 64, they might be Stardew Valley, who knows what I'm gonna do. But thank you, Otaku Nerd, for being here. We had Pyrojing, we had Zuzu Cat hanging out here in the chat, all talking about relationships and stuff. Seems like we're all, been going through something. So it's good that we all are here for each other. We can have that community. That is kind of, one of the uses of this space. I want people to be, feel free to talk about what's going on, as I am trying to also open up and be more vulnerable about certain things that I may have, just not talked about as openly and been avoiding. Not purposefully avoiding, but just not even realizing. I'm like, oh shit, I haven't really talked about this on stream, and maybe I should, because you guys all did, a lot of you guys did know Lauren, but anyway, let's go on with this raid. I'll see you guys on Monday for Pokemon Day. Bye.